Early today, we had a risk asset balance as you saw all four major stock index futures in the US rally, along with a rally in gold, silver, copper, crude oil, and a slight move higher in US Treasury yields. But as the morning turned into the stock market cash open, that bid started to fade a little bit. And as I speak to you right now, the Dow, the S&P, both just below the flat line, and the NASDAQ sits right around unchanged with the Russell up 0.50%. The VIX is higher again, as you might expect, after the biggest one-day drop on a percentage basis for the NASDAQ since 2022, but it has not yet made a new high. The fear index settled yesterday about 2785, and we're sitting right now at about 2810, so a small rally there. The dollar is also lower in the aggregate by about 0.5%, marking at least so far the seventh consecutive day of price drops for the dollar. The only data that came out late last night or early this morning that mattered was Japanese GDP, which was only up 2.9%, slightly higher than expected. But we also did get the JOLTS jobs data this morning, which came in slightly lower than expected, showing a little bit of labor weakness. Looking at the CME Fed Watch tool, we now have 4 rate cuts priced in for this year, starting with a 52.5% chance of the first rate coming in June, then more cuts in July, September, and one in December, although it's a very slight probability advantage. One more rate cut priced in for 2026 for a total of 5 rate cuts currently being priced in by markets. Tomorrow, we're getting a big data drop with the consumer price index for February, and it's expected to have fallen both headline and core in both year over year and month over month. Given what we've seen in the markets the last few sessions, that particular piece of data has taken on even more significance, so you'll need to pay attention to that at its release at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Now, looking ahead, we have a 3-year note auction in the U.S. today, a 10-year note auction due out tomorrow. Earnings after the closing bell today, only 3 companies reporting with over $1 billion in market cap, and they are Casey General Stores, Cadre Holdings, and Pursuit Attractions and Hospitality. Tomorrow, before the market opens, another 5 companies with $1 billion or more in market cap reporting, with the most well-known of those being ABM Industries, Sprinkler Technologies, and VNet Group out of China. Data tonight: Japanese business index sentiment for large manufacturing conditions. Tomorrow, we have ECB President Christine Lagarde speaking early. We also have a German 10-year bond auction, which I normally wouldn't mention, but given the recent moves in German yields, it could have some effect overnight on the FX markets. And then we've also got a Bank of Canada rate decision, of course, US CPI, which I've already discussed.